Hi Taurus, Scottish Gypsy here to do your full comprehensive Oracle and Tarot spread. A few things happened during your pre-shuffle. Ooh, it's 11:11 on the clock, Taurus, so that's already a good sign. Okay, what does it say? First of all, I had a look at, there's a new deck I'm using. It's called the Healing Heart Oracle. And two cards came out together, Taurus, during the pre-shuffle. The main card that came out said, don't give up on love. And at the bottom of the deck was Longing Heart. Okay, so for my single Tauruses, if you have recently said, I'm giving up, that's it, love's never going to happen, or you just saying to yourself, I'm going to be single forever, I really feel the universe is saying, don't give up on love. Now, also, love doesn't have to be romantic love, of course, so it is about keeping your heart open here, Taurus. I do think a lot of you have gone through a healing. The Four of Swords came out with the Six of Cups. Now, it could be connected to childhood or someone that you've shared a lot of really beautiful memories with the Six of Cups. Now, the Mercury retrogrades might have had you in that Four of Swords contemplative energy connected to the Six of Cups. Because the card that came out of my new deck said healing. It says recovering from heartbreak and learning to love yourself here, Taurus, which is a beautiful card. And you can see that beautiful big heart chakra. And then you can see at the bottom of the deck, magic. And as a magic wand, it says believe in miracles or manifesting your desires. I was feeling Ace of Wands. Now, last week you pulled the miracle card with me here, Taurus. Now, we have an eclipse coming up in the sign of Leo, a new moon eclipse. And that can really connect to fated events and even miracles here, Taurus. So keep your heart open, and who knows, for those of you who are single, maybe you could be calling in your soulmate here, Taurus, but let's get on with the reading. Did I say my name, Taurus? It's Karen. Welcome to the channel if you are new here. Okay, let's start with my new deck, okay, the Healing Heart Oracle. And at the bottom of the deck, it says Knowing Heart. It's about trusting your intuition here, Taurus. So it's a time to be led by your heart and trust your intuition. I'm going to pull a card. Now, this is a really big collective of Tauruses, okay? It doesn't mean that every single person will be in the same energy. So I might actually pull two from this deck and see what we can cover off. Oh, yeah, I can totally relate to this. I've got Betrayed Heart, risk opening up to life and love. For those of you willing to share in the comments, have you been betrayed in love? Is that what you've been healing from? Is that what that heartbreak is connected to? Now, it doesn't have to be romantic love. It can connect to childhood, okay? Six of Cups can be a childhood energy. Yeah, so betrayal in love. And maybe that's why some of the Tauruses have had their heart closed off to love. Bottom of the deck, it says hungry heart. So we've had longing heart and hungry heart. So maybe some of you are keen to meet someone again or open your heart. And now we've got, this is the last one we're going to pull here. It says adventurous heart. Set sail on a trip of a lifetime. This is hilarious because I'm currently thinking about that for next year. You know, I've been kind of holding on since I turned 50. I'm 55 now. And I've been single for a long time, and I'm like, I really want to travel overseas, but I'd rather share it with someone. But lately I've been thinking, you know what, I don't really want to wait any longer because time is ticking, and I have got the craving and desire to travel. So I'm going to book that trip to Europe next year, no matter what here, Taurus. They are saying book that trip of a lifetime. You have an adventurous heart. Okay, bottom of the deck is hungry heart. Okay, so let's work with the next oracle here, Taurus. Now, this is another beautiful new deck. Ooh, I did say calling in your soulmate. No, it says true love, Taurus. Having a great chemistry or able to manifest love. And you've got soulmate and destiny. And there it is. It's next to that healing, recovering from heartbreak again here, Taurus. So let's see. Okay. Now, we have Chiron in our sign for quite a while, although it will retrograde, but it really sort of hits us from around next April. But, you know, it really is about healing here, Taurus, so it's going to be a really important period for us. Okay, I've got two cards stuck. Oh. Three cards stuck together. There's a story, bottom of the deck, have to laugh. It says patience. So you've got true love with harmony and abundance. So we've seen that card, okay? So that's a significant message for the Taurus collective. We've got harmony, in tune with each other and getting along. So it's going to be a really harmonious relationship. There could be something around music or someone being a musician. I'm just noticing the musical instrument. Abundance, receiving love freely or feeling fulfilled. Prosperity, blessings, and overflow. However, Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, we're good at this anyway. Patience, waiting for the right timing or allowing things to unfold. Time, wisdom, and grace. Nice messages. What did you think of those cards? They're beautiful, aren't they? Okay, we'll get one from this deck and one from another oracle. We've got, yeah, there's that Six of Cups sneaking up on us again, Taurus. Memories, cherished memories of loved ones. A lot of us are feeling nostalgic. It could be healing from childhood issues here, or it could be a relationship from your past, Taurus. Okay, let's see. All right, this card's coming out and it's saying, Dove, take a leap of faith. All right, because we've got adventurer's heart, Taurus, and they're telling us to be brave and to take a leap of faith. Archangel Raphael's got our backs too, because bottom of the deck, Archangel Raphael is the healer of the heart chakra. So I can feel that a lot of Tauruses, that is really significant, perhaps connected to our Chiron healing, is around our heart. And a lot of us, it could be around betrayal, okay? Let's see, one more oracle. We'll go into tarot. Taurus, yeah, new moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. Now, there could be a new beginning connected to a Virgo, or there could be something manifesting when Virgo season hits us here, Taurus. It could be around timing. Maybe that's why we had the patience card. But they are telling you, trust all will be well. We're only going to pull a card from here, Taurus. I'm going to get on to tarot. Please lead me to the card for Taurus today. You certainly did. What is it? Okay, it says first quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. Wow, and this card's leapt out of my hand. And last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. Okay, so take a breather. Four of Swords is rest and rejuvenation. So maybe there's a need to slow down here, Taurus, to have a little bit of a break or even a mini break, or just take a breather. The universe is wanting you to call something in. See how it's got speak your world into being. Now, it could also be there's an important conversation. Whilst this is the twin energy of Gemini, there could be a conversation that's really important between you and another person. Okay, that could be significant, but it could be that talking to yourself here, you know, that connecting to your higher self. What is it that you truly desire here, and speak your world into being? Because our words are like the magical spells that we put out into the universe, Taurus. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Now, it's next to an Ace of Wands and a King of Cups. Interesting. Another new deck here, Taurus. It's absolutely beautiful. I think it's Celestial Tarot deck, for those of you interested. So Queen of Pentacles, this is us, whether you're a man or a woman. You know, it can be strong Capricorn, but it's Earth. It's Queen of Earth. So we're showing up in a really strong position here. No, there could be something exciting about to manifest. The Ace of Wands can be an exciting new beginning, a passionate new beginning. You know, it can be a new creative pursuit, a new passion, a new hobby, a new business venture, a new relationship, you'll know. I was connecting to that magic wand here. So it does feel like you could be coming into an exciting time. Now, I have got a King of Cups, so they could be connected. There could be a relationship here, Taurus. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's certainly a person coming at you from a place of love here, Taurus. So I do like that. But either way, we are showing at the bottom of the deck. Now, Taurus, if you're enjoying this reading today, can I ask that you give it a hype, a like, a comment? It really does support the growth of the channel, but also allows me to connect more heavily to your energy. Okay, first card out, Lovers in the Air, Taurus. Look at these beautiful lovers. Look at that full moon. And we've got the full moon in Aquarius this week as I record this, so I'll be uploading it shortly. So we've got the Lovers, Gemini energy. Funny, Gemini's the twin. You did have that, okay? And I was picking up on a conversation. So if it's not a conversation with yourself here, Taurus, there could be an important conversation between you and another person. The Lovers can be your lover. You know, if you're single as a Pringle, there could be someone coming into your life here, and it is destined lovers. This is the Adam and Eve of tarot, okay? And this is a really harmonious relationship here, Taurus. So yeah, if you are single as a Pringle, you could be calling in your true love here, Taurus. Now, if you are already in a beautiful relationship or you've had issues, you're coming into harmony and healing. There's a feeling of romance and love. Now, we do have Venus moving into Libra soon, which it loves. Let's keep going. What do we have now? Two of Pentacles, a busy Taurus. Okay, Tauruses are really good at juggling. I mean, I don't think I've ever had one job. You know, I call myself the master juggler. Tell me in the comments if you're the same. Do you have a massive capacity, Taurus? Like, can you handle a lot? I know I can. I can take on a lot and juggle a lot. Let's see. 10 of Wands. But yeah, there are days where it really does feel kind of heavy. You know, this is a person carrying the weight, and it can be the burden of responsibility. It can be that, you know, there is something that you are completing here, Taurus. That's what 10s can represent in numerology. 10 of Wands can also be the end of a difficult period. But it is a good 10. It says that you have climbed the mountain, you've ascended here, Taurus, and you're almost at the finishing line of something here. Bottom of the deck, I've got Judgment next to King of Swords. And that is next to the Moon. So I feel like this King of Swords perhaps is coming out of a period where maybe they've lacked clarity, because now they've got the Sword and they've got the Judgment. Once again, I'm connecting to an important conversation. For some of you, it could be a Gemini, but it could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. But for me, the Sword suit showing up more around an important conversation, a moment of truth and a moment of clarity, when previously there hasn't been any with the Moon energy. Also, I feel like someone also might have really needed to connect to their intuition here to make some sort of decision. Okay, let's get the middle row, Taurus. Taurus. Two more, please, for Taurus. What do we have, Taurus? We got another 2. 2 seems to be our number today. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, which can certainly connect to relationships and partnerships, but also decision energy. It can be where perhaps there is something that's keeping you at a crossroads here. You might be contemplating an important decision. And I've got a King of Wands now. So King of Swords and King of Wands. It could be 2 different people. Lovers can connect to a choice in love here, Taurus, just saying for some of you. Or a choice between 2 opportunities, 2 paths. It could be in business. King of Wands is strong fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is next to the Star card, okay, which can connect to destiny here and wish fulfillment. Let's get the heart of the reading, please, for Taurus. Ooh, some of you might have a hard Scorpio placement. For example, I'm a Scorpio rising, so tell me in the comments if some of you have a strong Scorpio placement. Now, it's in the heart, it's significant. Now, the Death card can obviously connect to endings, things coming to an end. It can see the scythe. It can be where Taurus is suddenly cutting, right? So whether it's cord cutting, whether it's cleaning up your life here, Taurus, getting rid of people that no longer resonate with you here. And by the way, eclipses can do that. You might be really making a big change in your life here, Taurus. Now, sometimes the Death card as well can be that inner transformation. So you might be going through a bit of a transformation at this time and really in that cutting energy, but it feels positive, okay? Like you're cutting out anything that no longer serves you here, Taurus. Let's keep going. Taurus. The Hermit. Look, you get a lot of major arcana. Now, there's the Virgo. Some of you, there could be a new beginning with the Virgo. Or, you know, you could be getting advice as well from either a Virgo or a Hermit, which means a wise sage-like person. So the Hermit can be a person that's significant to you, Taurus, who could be providing guidance. You could be being that guide for yourself or others. You know, the Hermit is someone who's learned a lot of lessons. And, you know, you can see here they've got the lantern, which contains the star. So I do feel like you're going within here. There's this like also dark night of the soul feeling as well with the Hermit and the Death card. It's very spiritual here, Taurus. Okay, let's get the last three. What else, please, for Taurus? Taurus. What do we have? Now we have the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful. I like this energy with the world. Like, I see a really happy Taurus, Nine of Cups. I feel like a lot of you are single. Hermit, Nine of Cups. A lot of you are in that single energy. And you might have been a hermit for a wee while, like me. Still a hermit. You know, the Nine of Cups is like, I'm a hermit, but I love being alone. Like, I'm quite content being alone. I'm happy, you know. So there can be an emotional fulfillment here. And I can definitely relate to that. So that period of solitude or hermit might have brought you to the Nine of Cups, which is emotional and spiritual fulfillment. I love this. This is Jupiter in Pisces, a happy Taurus. Now also in minor arcana, it connects to wish fulfillment. So it does indicate something could be manifesting here, Taurus. It could make you really happy. Okay, let's see. Taurus. Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles, you're a hustler, Taurus. You're a hard worker. You can handle a lot. You can juggle a lot. I feel like you are a really committed person and very dedicated and hardworking. I like that. Okay, let's see. And also some of you, whatever that you're working on, there could be a global aspect. In other words, you could have an online business, an online social, you know, like a platform, like the world can represent a platform energy like YouTube or social media. Okay, so this Eight of Pentacles doesn't have to be your day job. This could be something that you're doing that could be creating this global aspect. So expect to be seen on the world stage here. For some of you, that could be relevant. Okay, Taurus, what else? We've got the Eight of Cups. So 2 2s showing up in the reading today, Taurus, and 2 8s. Now, 8 is a power number. I love it personally. Connects to the infinity symbol. Now, Taurus, I do feel this sense of, yeah, like a spiritual journey here, I'm going to say. You know, a lot of you have, you know, made some big changes in order to get to this place of the Nine of Cups. It's meant exiting, leaving, ending, terminating places, situations, anything that no longer resonates with you here, Taurus. I feel like this spiritual path, you know, the 8 to the 9 of Cups can be the spiritual journey towards that sense of healing, happiness, joy, but it's within you, Taurus. Okay, so now also I'm connecting once again, they're pulling me back to longing heart. So, you know, I do feel there has been this period where maybe you have felt that something has been missing from your life here, whether it is romantic love, whether it is friendship, whether what you do for work wasn't resonating. It just feels there has been that need or drive or move towards something that would bring you more joy. Okay, and I do feel a lot of you are connecting with that, whatever that is for you here, Taurus. So it is a crackerjack reading. Now I can see why the abundance card is showing up here, Taurus. You know, the 9 of Cups is absolutely abundance. It's Jupiter and Pisces, but it's an abundance of love and an abundance of joy. And also it is a beautiful energy of feeling gratitude, healing, and content within your own skin. And I'm right here for that here, Taurus. Now I'm hedging my bets. This leap of faith, okay, came out. Whilst we haven't got the Fool, which would have really connected to me in that, there is a sense, Taurus, with the 2. Well, for me, it's, well, the Death card's not number 10. It is about endings and new beginnings. And then you've got the 10 of Wands. I do feel for some of you, you're between something, between worlds, between decisions, particularly with the Death card in the heart of the reading, because you've got 3 cards that reference a decision or a crossroads. And for a lot of you, it's around relationships with the lovers, or there's an impact on a relationship, or you're both making the decision together. But it potentially is a time where you might be on the precipice of change. And, you know, I have got this energy for some. There could be a decision around lovers. You'll know if that's relevant, but it feels like that's the leap of faith. Now, what I'm going to do, can I just get a card on the advice for Taurus? What is I feel it's coming out of indecision or coming out of that pondering. What is the decision or advice for Taurus? Please show me. Another 8. 8 of Wands. Well, the energy is about to shift. Now, this could really connect to the eclipse. 8 of Wands for me is an eclipse energy. It's a quantum jump energy towards the Ace of Cups. What a stunning reading, Taurus. Stunning reading. I hope you enjoyed it. 3 8s. 888. Power number. Like, time to step into your power here, Taurus. It's time to make a decision. I see you're really working hard, and whatever you're working on, whatever you're pursuing from the 8 to the 9 of Cups, you're on the trajectory to success. Now, also, I do think that some of you, either you're about to connect with a path that's going to really have meaning for you and purpose. So it could be a new dream or aspiration, but it could be romantic love, just saying, and it could be new love. The 8 of Wands are the love darts of tarot. So for those of you who are open to it, it is saying you could be quantum jumping here into a new relationship. But it most certainly, Taurus, is a new chapter that does connect to your heart. So the heart was really, I haven't used that deck. If you watch me regularly, I think I've used it once in the time that I've been running this channel. I was feeling, not just because of Chiron, but I was just feeling that I really wanted to look at everyone's heart in the collective. And you're definitely healing. It's like 8 is like the pursuit of what I'm missing. Okay, it's that journey towards it. And you're finding it, Taurus. It's that 9th cup. I really enjoyed this reading today. I hope you did too. God bless, love and light.